Well, I'm back, guys. Let's keep going.
The rest of the murder scene?
Yeah, Mr. Prodigy.
That was awfully specific. Please tell me you have a reason for saying
Oh, I have
all
multiple reasons.
I believe I do.
Pick you off guard. Yeah, he's an idiot. He just spouts nonsense like, "Oh, I'm from the Togami family. I'm supposed to be above everyone else," and he's a dummy. He's a dummy, actually. He didn't even notice that. When the story suddenly moved to the crime scene, Byakuya would have been so confident until now. Yeah. Maybe Byakuya never even realized the actual scene of the crime could have been somewhere else. Yeah. It was so fucking deep into making it look like it was Genocide Jack that he didn't even notice the fundamentals.
Hey, don't just move on without permission.
Come on, Makoto. If there's any chance the murder took place somewhere else, let's...
Easy. 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 The posters.
I got it! The proof that she was killed somewhere else is the poster that's hanging in each locker room.
Your proof is some posters?
The poster in the girls' locker room was
Yep, it was the bound,
a
right?
picture of a big-boobed supermodel. But
Oh, yeah,
don't
that's
you
right,
think
in the
that's kind of
girls. Yeah, yeah.
strange?
Yeah.
Why would the girls' locker room have
Yeah,
a poster
like that.
that?
Yeah, it makes no fucking
I bet
sense.
those massive jugs of hers were totally fake!
Meanwhile, the boys' locker room
Yeah, he had
had a
males.
poster of the
Tornado.
super popular boy band Tornado.
Yeah, it makes no fucking sense at all.
Again, that doesn't really seem to belong in a boys' locker room.
So you're saying that maybe the posters were switched?
And there's one other thing I noticed
Yeah.
about the You know what I'm talking
Carpet.
about, right, Sakura?
Yeah, the carpet.
You're referring to my protein coffee, aren't you?
Yep.
Protein.
While I was in the girls' locker room earlier, I spilled some protein coffee on the carpet, but I noticed that after the murder, the stain had been
Scrubbed
totally
away.
scrubbed
Yeah, it wasn't
away.
scrubbed away, it was traded. Yeah, it wasn't scrubbed away, it was traded. Look, where is it? Here. The
I
carpet
got it!
was traded.
The stain on the girls' locker room carpet wasn't scrubbed away.
No, it was traded to the boys' locker room.
In fact, I found it on the boys' locker room carpet.
That's definitely the stain from my protein coffee.
Then, does that mean that the carpets were switched too?
Yep.
But why would anyone do that?
To make sure that they didn't know where the murder was committed. So they committed the murder in the male's room and then changed the fucking crime scene to the females to make it look like it was a female problem.
To move the murder scene from one locker room to
Yeah.
the other. It's certainly plausible, don't you think? What? In other words, in order to completely swap the scene of the crime, the blood-stained poster and carpet were moved along with
Yep.
the dead body. By doing this, the killer was able to change the entire room where the murder took place.
Yep.
I can certainly follow your reasoning, but why?
Huh?
Why would they go to all that trouble of switching the scene of the crime?
Oh, that's easy.
Actually, an even bigger question. Even how did Chihiro get in the boys' locker room in the first place?
That's easy too, but I can't reveal that right now. It would break the fucking case. So let's wait for it.
To get into the locker rooms, you have to swipe your e-handbook
Oh, that's
across the
easy.
card-reader
Monokuma
device.
gave us the answer. No, it was yeah, Monokuma and Byakuya gave us the answer early on, so that's easy.
But Chihiro's handbook should have only allowed her access
That's
to
easy.
the girls'
She
locker
could have
room.
borrowed Leon's handbook, remember? So,
She had no way to get into the boys' locker room to begin with.
bullshit.
Bro, she did have a way, and I can tell you what it was.
I highly doubt that.
Shut up! I'm telling you, I know.
Yes. What the fuck, Makoto? You don't remember? Come on, man.
Is it really possible? Could Chihiro really have gotten into the boys' locker room somehow?
Ah! I got it! She must have hacked her e-handbook!
She was the ultimate programmer, after all.
Nah,
I'm sure that would have been no problem for her.
bullshit.
No, I don't think that's it. She used the thing that was in the main hall.
Huh? What thing?
I'm talking about Leon's handbook, of course.
Yep.
If she had that, she could get into the boys' locker room no problem.
Oh, actually, we have to prove that Leon's handbook was broken. Oh, remember? 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 Yeah.
I'm sure that would have. No, I don't. She used the thing.
Huh? What thing?
I'm talking about Leon's handbook.
Yeah, so Makoto is going to say, oh, it's false because Leon's handbook was broken. But can we prove that it was Leon's?
No, I don't think Chihiro used Leon's handbook.
Yes, this is bullshit because Makoto is doing a false statement. Because he's saying, oh, I don't think it's Leon's handbook because Leon's handbook is broken. How do you know? If it's broken, you don't know who it is, so it can be anyone's. So, yeah, I don't agree with Makoto here. It could be anyone, so how the fuck... Oh, she's... the other two we found was Junko's and Sayaka's. It's obvious this one is Leon, so... But he's broken. You don't know who the fuck it is. It might be anyone. It could be the killers. Maybe the killer broke his handbook and traded with Leon's. Did you even think of that? No, so he's fucking saying nonsense without thinking, actually.
Why not?
Because Leon's handbook was broken.
Yeah, but how the fuck do you know it was Leon's?
Oh. Well, then, yeah,
Remember
I guess
when
that'd be
Monokuma
pretty
told you,
impossible, huh?
there's only one way the He handbooks break, and they can take tons of punishment. So Monokuma just told you, it couldn't be Leon's, but you keep saying, oh, it was Leon, Leon's handbook was broken. Even though Monokuma just confirmed it wasn't Leon's. Okay.
I am struck silent by how quickly.
Plus, isn't there a regulation against using someone else's
No,
handbook?
you can borrow from the dead.
Actually, the rule states that loaning your handbook is prohibited. It says nothing about borrowing one.
Yeah, from the dead.
In other words, you could borrow a dead person's handbook all you want, and you'd be safe.
Yup, yup, yup! Hit the nail square on the noggin!
Of course, if it were broken, that wouldn't make any sense anyway.
So then, she must have hacked hers like I said. She used her...
Psst! You can't fix an e-handbook! The instant you open one up, a security buzzer starts blaring!
So, if she didn't use Leon's handbook, and she didn't modify her own handbook,
Maybe Mr. Naegi's initial assumption is just...
Oh, just...
wrong?
Kyoko is going to say... I'll let Kyoko talk. She's going to talk the truth real soon, so...
It seems like there's no way she could have got into the boys' locker room.
Right.
So I...
Okay then, I vote for Byakuya.
Bullshit. Come on, Kyoko. Come on, Kyoko. I'm depending on you.
Hold on a second.
I know. She comes to save the guys. The people.
I agree with you, though.
She comes
I
clutch.
think you're on the right track.
What the? You finally decide to open your mouth and that's what you've got to say? There's no way she could get in the boys' locker room, right?
Why are you so sure she couldn't get in? There's still one other way she
Yeah.
could have gained access.
And you know what it is, Makoto, because you're a dumbass. And Kyoko, what did Kyoko tell you before she left the locker room? What did she tell you, dumbass? She told you, take a closer look to the body. And what the fuck did you do, Makoto? Oh, she's a girl, I'm not going to touch her. You could fucking ask Sakura, you fucking idiot. Oh my god.
What?
What are you talking about? What other way in?
Well, to explain that, why don't we take a little break from the trial? I'd
Oh
like you
my
all to come
God.
see something.
Wait! Just what do you think you're doing?
Don't worry. This'll make the whole trial more exciting. I'm sure that thought must please you.
Huh? It'll make things more exciting? Well, alright then. I declare an official class trial recess.
Huh? For real?
Now then, what is it you want to show us?
Oh, I have no doubt it'll meet your lofty expectations.
Yeah, only Kyoko noticed that because she's not afraid to do anything she has to do. She's not afraid to do anything. Kyoko in the lead when she took us was the crime scene. Yeah, because you guys are a bunch of morons.
The girls' locker room?
We've already searched this place top to bottom!
I'd like you to examine the victim's body one more time.
We go. That's what she told Makoto, but Makoto is a dumbass.
Be sure to examine the entire body.
Examine her. No, wait, no, wait, no, wait, no.
It's probably best if I
Oh,
don't
ask
run my
Sakura.
hands. It's not that I'm creeped out or anything, it's just...
Very well. I'll do it.
But you're a girl. You shouldn't have to touch a dead...
No, it's okay. I think Chihiro would rather have a girl examine her.
Guess so.
So just leave this to me.
What is this?
Here's
Some kind
another
of secret
twist.
girl
It's
action?
coming.
That's not it at all. Stop screwing around.
Okay. I'm sorry, Chihiro. Please excuse the intrusion.
Sakura began to quietly examine
Be
her
sure
body.
to check her entire body, and I believe we will solve.
Her
Of course.
entire body? I know you... What? This is... What is this...
Twist. I told you guys this fucking trial was pretty good. First the Byakuya twist, and now we have another twist. What is it this time, I wonder? Oh shit, Sakura is pissed.
What is it?
Not possible. It's not possible. This girl is
Is what?
a boy.
Wow, what a fucking twist, right? Holy shit. If only Makoto had some intelligence when Kyoko told him early on, you should check the body more thoroughly, and Makoto is like, oh no, I'm an idiot, I'm not going to do it, and I'm not going to ask a girl to do it, no. You fucking idiot, you could have known that early on if you did what Kyoko told you.
Ah, I see. So she was actually a he. Interesting. Thank you for confirming this fact. What?
What?
You're joking,
Oh
right?
my god.
I wouldn't joke about this.
Then it's really true?
Yep.
Hero was...
Chihiro was a guy, that's right.
Oh, what? You guys didn't know? Heck, I knew that right off the bat.
Fuck you, Monokuma. You knew it because you have the handbooks, otherwise you wouldn't know it.
Chihiro Fujisaki was totally a guy.
Then he was a cross-dresser? Oh, I'm really on fire! I wish I had killed him!
So that's what Kyoko wanted to show everyone, huh? Interesting. Yes, that certainly does make things much more exciting. Now let's ride this wave of excitement back.
Of course.
Ahem. I do apologize for... We've all just learned of the shocking revelation that Chihiro was actually a boy. Let's pick up from there.
Yes, well, I don't know his reason for hiding it, but the fact is, Chihiro was not a girl, but a boy.
Ah, so you know what this means, guys? Anyone could be the killer. Anyone. Since he was a boy, anyone could be the killer, so...
And because the victim was male, he would have had no problem gaining
Yep.
access to the boys'
That's
locker
right.
room.
And this opens a lot of possibilities. Can you imagine? Imagine. So here's a possibility. Chihiro didn't want to train with the other girls. Go to the pool and train with the other girls and shit. Why? Because he was a guy, but dressed like a girl. So that's why he couldn't enter the girls' locker room, because he was a guy. So that's why he went into the night. Just imagine, he entered through the night, he goes to the locker room of the guys, he thinks that no one is there, then someone comes and discovers the truth. What happens? Maybe that person goes insane and kills him. Maybe that's what happened. Yeah, they discover, they're like, what the fuck are you doing here? You actually male? And then they fucking go crazy and kill Chihiro. Because they thought Chihiro was a female, and they discovered that he's a male, that he's posing as a female, so they don't like that, and they kill him. That might be it.
Assuming his handbook did, in fact, list his gender as male, then yes, that would be true.
Well, ask Monokuma.
Of course his handbook said he was a
There
boy.
it is.
He dressed like a girl, but he was a boy through and through.
There.
So then, there should be no issue with Makoto's initial assertion. The victim was killed in the boys' locker room, and was then later moved to the girls' locker room.
Yep, to keep appearances. That Chihiro was a girl.
And the killer could have easily used Sayaka or Junko's handbook to get into the girls' locker room.
That's right.
So Chihiro really was killed in the boys' locker room?
I still don't understand the motive for moving the body, but yes, that does seem plausible.
Well, I must admit, I did find it rather odd. I knew he felt a little off. There was a certain incongruity to his female body.
This is the most titillating situation!
Oh my god.
So now everything has been connected. All the mysteries
No,
have
there's more
finally
mysteries to
become
come.
clear.
Okay, well, connected or clear or whatever. We still think.
Very interesting. This has become very interesting indeed.
He's off in his...
What about you, Makoto? After everything we've learned,
Nah,
do you
he's
still
not the
think
killer.
Well, without a doubt, Byakuya is the one that made Chihiro's death look
Yeah,
like genocide
that
Jack
he
did.
made, but he's not a killer.
But I think he might not actually be the killer after all.
What? But aren't you the one who...
He just seems to be too easygoing about all this. Like he's enjoying us solving the
Yeah.
mystery. The way he's acting, it makes it seem like it doesn't have anything to do with him.
And you think that might be because it doesn't have anything to do with him?
Yep.
Plus, the evidence he left behind was a little too... how can I put it? Overt.
Yep.
He consciously chose to use the extension cord, knowing
Yeah,
it
he
could
would
connect him
connect
to the
them
murder.
to the murder, that's right.
At least, that... And Byakuya, when you found out the murder took place in the boys' locker room, it seemed to rattle you. And then again, when you found out Chihiro was actually a guy. If you really were the killer, that stuff wouldn't have had any effect on you.
That's true.
So that's your thinking, huh? Well, it bothers me that you... It's fine. I guess I'll mark it as correct for the time being.
Mark it as.
He's right. I am not the culprit. I just happened to come across the corpse in the girls' locker room and
Yep,
decided
remember
to
this
alter it.
asshole told us that he was going to make anything he could to make the game more interesting. So that's what he did.
Are you fucking with us right now?
No, I am not effing with you right now. I'm telling you the truth.
Well, I find it very hard to believe.
Go ahead. Find it very hard to believe. You're free to be executed along with the rest of us.
If you're really telling the truth, then. Why? Why do.
My reasons hardly matter right now. Uncovering the culprit is much more. Now then, if it wasn't
He did
me,
it for the
who was
thrill. It's what it was.
Well, I don't think I can say for sure with
We're seriously gonna keep going? We're all good, aren't we?
no, I'm with Makoto. If there's any doubt whatsoever, we need to explore because if we're wrong, we all die here.
That's true. Very well then. I'm with you too.
Damn, do you not have a... Of course I do.
Anyway, let's discuss this all as a group one more time.
That's very
Our lives are all.
Excellent. Then shall we resume our game?
Killer? No. It's a guy.
Got it!
But that's false. Here we fucking go with this shit. That's false. How do you know the killer is a guy? That's fucking false. He could have used one of the handbooks from Junko or Sayaka. How the fuck do you know the guy was a male? Could have used Leon's. Yeah. How do you know he's a male? Had to be a guy. Celeste's account. Oh, about the duffel bag. Oh.
Isn't there a single clue that might lead us to who did it?
Well, clues are one thing, but did nobody get a look at the killer?
I'm sure if someone saw the killer, they would have said something by now.
Perhaps someone saw the victim at some point.
Yeah,
Even
Celeste.
that might be enough for now.
Celeste.
Yeah. All we need right now is any kind of new info.
It's over. It's
So, you want to know who saw the killer?
and only
No,
the
Celeste.
killer.
Celeste saw her.
No, that's wrong.
Celeste saw her with the duffel bag, remember?
I believe someone else did see the victim before he was murdered. What do you think, Celeste?
Now that you mention it, yes. I did see him.
Huh? Really?
Oh, but I suppose
Yeah,
only Makoto
she only
knows
told
about this.
Makoto, remember? Yeah, she said, I'll only tell you, Makoto. Makoto, I'll tell only you.
The rest of you had no idea, did you? That is why you're all making such ugly noises.
Whatever! Just hurry!
It was last night, right before nighttime. I saw Chihiro in the dormitory warehouse.
Listen very careful to what Celeste is going to say. Because this next part is very, very important. Let's see if we can find the mistake.
I saw him stuffing a track jacket into a duffel bag. And then, I assume, he headed off to exercise.
Duffel, fucking track jacket in the duffel bag.
Track jacket and a duffel bag? But we didn't find anything like that at the murder scene.
It seems likely that the culprit
Yeah,
destroyed them to
culprit
get
destroyed
rid
it.
of
That's
any
what I said at the
evidence.
time. The culprit fucking destroyed the duffel bag and the track jacket.
And that is when he said something that struck.
And in a hurry. Yeah, she like she
Chihiro
was
told
meeting
me he
someone.
was
Yeah.
in a but why would he be in a hurry?
Yep.
Only if someone were waiting for him, I should think.
So, Mr. Fujisaki was on his way to meet with someone, and then they were going to work out
Yep.
together?
And he was killed by that person.
But Hina and I had invited him to exercise with us plenty of times. and
Yeah,
he
because it was a
always
boy.
declined.
It was a boy. So the person that he decided to exercise with, he told him the truth. Yeah.
Probably because he was afraid you'd find out the secret he was hiding, right?
Which means that conversely, he must have trusted
Yep.
whoever he was meeting with very much.
Yep.
Enough so that he was willing to risk his secret being revealed.
Yeah.
What a marvelous friendship! The point is, whoever he met up with is the culprit, right? So we just gotta...
But knowing what we know, I can't even guess.
No. You already have what you need to make the connection.
She's talking out of her ass. Now, this is a trap laid by Kyoko. Now, this is very important. Is a trap laid by Kyoko. She's talking out of her ass. We don't have anything. But just look at this. Look how smart. Just look how smart Kyoko is right here. She's like, we don't have any proof. So what if I say we have a proof? We have proof and we can make a connection. She's talking out of her ass because we have no proof. But she's trying to snuff out the killer by making sure that the killer makes a mistake in any kind of way. So let's see what happens.
Huh?
You know who the killer is.
Seriously?
Who is it? Who's the killer?
Think back to the track jacket and duffel bag the killer disposed of. Focus on the details of these items, and it should become obvious who was waiting for him.
Bullshit.
Are you sure about it? You really think we can figure out who did it based on two people?
Why? You want to track down some thing?
Even if we had the equipment for that, we wouldn't know how to use it.
As was noted, the evidence is already gone. There's nothing to get...
Maybe, but we can make certain inferences if we just take the time to talk it out.
Right.
Easy for you to say, but fine. Celeste, the bag was just a normal duffel bag. All the bags in there are the same, so I can't imagine what...
Well, if I remember right, there was a decent variety of tracksuits to Do you think there might be some connection between the...
Perhaps. Let's explore that.
She laid the trap. Kyoko already laid the trap. Let's see if the killer bites the trap. Let's see if the killer bites the trap.
First of all, we know where Chihiro was headed. He was on his way to go exercise. So next we have to ask, why did he choose the specific tracksuit that he did?
What do you mean, the specific tracksuit?
I got it! He picked that
He's trying to catch the killer in the trap, and the killer is going to be very stupid.
So, what you're saying is, the killer was wearing the same blue
Got you,
tracksuit as
bitch!
him?
Got you, bitch! How do you know it's blue? How do you know it's blue? I got you, bitch! How do you know it's blue?
Hold on a second, Mondo. What did you just say?
Got him! We got the fucking killer. It's Mondo. And that was... So that was a combination between two things. First, fucking, what's her name? Kyoko laid the trap about the tracksuit. Like, she's like, I'm going to lay a trap and let's see if the fucking killer is dumb and makes a mistake. And he did. And then there's only two people that know of what the color of the tracksuit was, right? The first one being Celeste and the second one being Makoto. But when they talked, if you paid attention when Celeste talked this time, she never mentioned the tracksuit was blue. She mentioned that in the warehouse. She didn't mention that in the class trial. And Makoto didn't either. So he was like, oh, the blue tracksuit. How the fuck do you know it's blue? You had to be the killer to know it's blue, to know the color. So let's keep going.
Huh? What'd I say?
The color. No one mentioned the color.
When Celeste testified a few minutes ago...
Yeah, she said the
said-
tracksuit. She didn't mention the color. Yeah,
She never said anything about the jacket's color.
that's right.
So why did you say Chihiro's blue tracksuit?
What are you? You just...
Hey, Celeste, what color was Chihiro's tracksuit?
Only her and
As a
Makoto
matter
knew.
of fact... it
Yeah, but
was
only her and
blue?
Makoto knew. So,
And before we began the trial,
yeah,
did you tell anyone that?
The only one I told about any of this was you.
Then, Mondo, how did you know what color Chihiro's tracksuit was?
Because I just...
Yeah, you fucked, Mondo. Come on, just come clean, asshole. It was you.
I'm sure he saw the clothes at some point in the investigation.
No, that can't be it. The bag and clothes were surely disposed of by the time we began our investigation.
Yeah, so only the killer could have seen it.
Then the only reason he could have known what color the tracksuit was
If he's the killer.
is if he saw Cherry with it before he died. That's the only possibility.
Carrie.
Cherry?
What the fuck? Oh.
So, how about it? Did you see the tracksuit or didn't you?
Just by chance. I just happened to see it last night. He walked past me, and he was carrying the tracksuit in his hands.
Bullshit.
No, that can't be it either.
Yeah.
According to
She
Celeste's
said he had a
testimony,
duffel bag, so that's impossible. And he was trying to hide it. So... Yep.
When Celeste noticed it, Chihiro made a point of making sure that if you just ran into him briefly, you couldn't possibly have seen
It would appear you dug your own grave.
Yep.
Perhaps. But you handed him the
Yeah,
shovel,
here we
didn't
go.
you? That's why you said
Yeah.
what you did.
Yeah, she said what she did. Like I said, she laid the trap. She talked out of her ass. She had no proof at all.
Focus on the tracksuit and it'll be obvious who he met
Yeah, a
with?
bunch of nonsense.
What a bunch
Yeah,
of
Miyake is
nonsense.
right. She talked out of her ass, and she got the killer to make a mistake.
Ah, now I understand. It was all one big bluff, wasn't it? Your true intention was to draw a slip
Yeah.
of the tongue from the culprit.
Pretty much.
That's why you said you knew who did it. To put them on edge.
Yep, and fuck up. And that's what he did.
That's right. Mondo was my target all along. I had my suspicions about him from the very beginning.
Whoa, what the fuck? I don't remember this part. Wow, she already knew Mondo was the killer? Huh.
But why?
That's a good question.
Because I hate him, the way he was acting, the way he talked. Wait a second. Was the way he talked or the way he was acting? Way he was talking. Wait, maybe I missed something. It might be the way he talked.
There was a certain turning point that tipped me off. Maybe you didn't notice it, Mondo, but you tend to refer to men and women differently.
Yeah, I missed it, but it was the way he talked.
You only call guys dude. For girls, it's chick.
Huh.
And after he was killed, you happen to refer to him as dude.
Oh my god, I totally missed that one. Okay, good. Good, I missed that one, okay. So she already knew since the beginning because he fucking mentioned dude in the phrases when he said dude, when he was talking about Chihiro. Like he knew he was a dude. How the fuck would he know that if he wasn't the killer? Yeah, okay, good one. Well, I didn't remember this one at all. Okay, so that's a good one.
Once I picked up on that, it occurred to me that Mondo knew something.
Yeah, I guess. I didn't notice that one, but that's a good catch by Kyoko.
You noticed such a...
Are you a witch? She's a witch! You're positively frightful!
No, I'm not not nearly as frightful as someone capable of murdering a friend.
Yeah, I agree with that, actually.
Mondo, did you really kill Chihiro?
I didn't kill anyone! You've been all over me, judging everything I say, putting words in my mouth. What gives you the right to treat me like a goddamn criminal?
Of course. They always refuse to confirm that it was them. That they were the killer. Of course they do. Always the same disc. Just play the same disc all the fucking time, the same music.
Yeah! He would never do something like that! This is a false accusation!
It's true. My reasoning on that is...
That was fast.
Well, this does present us with a problem.
My time
Oh,
has
that's
really
right.
come.
Ifume said he had something, remember?
That's what my little ghost friend is.
Oh yeah, that reminds me. Hifumi.
Really? What? Actually, you know, now that I'm thinking
Oh
about
my
it...
god,
Jeez,
just tell
is
us,
your
you
confidence
idiot.
just get up and walk away? It's...
If you... Here it is.
Oh shit, he found big proof. Holy shit, what is it?
What do you have?
It happens to be an e-handbook. I found it laying on the ground, so I scooped it up.
We found the killer. We found the proof we needed. We found it. I got you, bitch. I got you. I know what it is. I know what it is. I got you, Mondo. It's over. It's over for you, Mondo. It's over. It's over with this. It's Mondo's. Oh my god, they're going to say it's... They're going to say it's Chihiro. This is so bullshit. This is so fucking bullshit. Oh my god. So let me get this straight. I get penalized even though I told the truth. Because that's Mondo's. You will see later. That's bullshit. So the game penalizes you even though you tell the truth. It penalizes you. And then later on it validates the fucking answer. This is so fucking stupid. But let's see the game explaining it. You know, Shigeru's handbook was missing from the scene of the crime, right?
For a fact.
For a fact indeed. I was totally sure I'd found it.
Then it must hold some clue about the culprit, right?
Well, that's what I was hoping. But
I imagine the culprit broke it to get rid of any evidence after
No.
the murder.
No, sir. No.
That's odd. I didn't think the handbooks were quite so...
No, remember what Monokuma said. There's only one way to destroy the He handbook. He only has one weakness, and that person found the weakness. That person found the weakness. So let's see the explanation.
You're right. They're not. They're totally waterproof and shock resistant. It would take them.
And yet, this one does appear to be broken. For all your confidence, that is a remarkably high failure rate.
Do you think there might be some kind of mystery in there somewhere? How precisely did the handbooks get broken?
I know how. Easy. Easy. A weak point.
I got it! You already told us before that the handbook has one weak point, didn't you?
You remember that? Sure, maybe I let that slip, but I never told anyone
Yeah,
what the
but the
weak
problem
point
is the
actually
killer.
was.
The killer found out the weak point by mistake. That's what it was.
But if the handbook is supposed to never break, and two of them broke in quick succession, then
we can only assume that someone's figured out its weakness.
Yep.
You know what the weakness is, right, Monokuma? So, I think it's a necessary piece of information if you want this to be a fair...
But if I tell you, and someone else decides to copy it, that would be very not good.
Just tell us already! Why would we want to break our own handbooks?
Oh well, I have a weakness for pushy demands. But you're sure you won't follow their
Let's give
example?
Monokuma the chance to explain.
Then allow me to make a special announcement. The weak point of my cutting-edge e-handbook is... When it's exposed to high temperatures for too long, it will suffer a meltdown and totally break!
Wow. I wonder who the fuck was in the sauna, right? Remember the sauna? I wonder who the hell was in the sauna like 5 videos ago. Wasn't Taka and Mondo? So Mondo or Taka are the killers. One of them is the killer. Either Mondo or Taka. One of them is the killer. Since they were in the sauna with the high temperatures.
I flippin' knew it!
You knew it?
Yeah, because I found the handbook laying on the floor of the sauna.
The temperature in the sauna can reach over 200 degrees. It's because as your sweat evaporates, it creates a cooling layer of air around you. If the hot air of the sauna were somehow pushed directly onto yours, that layer of air would get blown away. That's why you may feel a burning. So when you're in a sauna, make sure to keep night out.
Interesting.
That is a mere trifling speck of knowledge.
Anyway, if you found the victim's handbook in the sauna...
You're so dumb, Makoto. They didn't find the victim's handbook in the sauna. They didn't find the victim's handbook in the sauna. They found the killers in the sauna. You know what that means, right? The one you claim that it's Leon's is not Leon's. So just think about it. You've been claiming since the beginning, oh, it's Leon's. How the fuck do you know it's Leon's? If it's turned off or destroyed, you don't know who it is. And he keeps claiming, oh, it's Leon's, it's Leon's. How the hell do you know it's Leon's?
Then the killer must have been purposely trying to raise its temperature in order to break it.
Meaning the culprit somehow knew its...
But how'd they find out? Monokuma said...
Indeed.
What if they found out by accident?
Yeah, I agree. That's what I said.
What do you mean by...
What if the killer took their own handbook into the sauna, not knowing its weakness? They'd realize it was broken, of course, and it wouldn't be hard to figure out why. And once they had Chihiro's handbook, they knew they had an easy way to dispose of it.
Yep.
I won't say it's not possible, but who would have done something
Easy,
like that?
Mondo. He was at the sauna.
I don't know of anyone who took their handbook into the
I
sauna.
do. Mondo.
I might know...
Whoa, seriously?
I think the one who may have taken their handbook...
Mondo. What the fuck? Why are you so hard? It was Mondo. It was Mondo, so everything indicates that Mondo is the killer, so... Yep.
Here's my answer! Mondo. Your handbook got broken in the sauna, didn't it?
What?
Why? Why do you keep accusing him?
Mondo and Taka had an endurance contest in the sauna not too long ago, remember?
Yep.
And
They
for
were
the
there all
contest,
night, remember?
Mondo just so happened to keep his school uniform
Yeah, so that's when he broke his handbook.
on. But little did he realize, he'd also left his handbook.
Yep.
And when it was all over, Mondo discovered that taking your handbook into the sauna could easily destroy it.
No, wait, hold on. I don't accept this. Show me the proof. The actual...
I can do better than that. Remember when Makoto keeps claiming, oh, it's Leon's handbook that is destroyed? No, just think about it. Just think about it. He cannot claim it was Leon's that was destroyed, right? And he's just saying that he destroyed Chihiro's. So let's go with that thesis, right? Like, let's go with that line of thinking. Like, he destroyed Chihiro, so no one would know that Chihiro was a guy, and he destroyed his by mistake. So, what would he do with his? He picked up his handbook, he put it in the diseased box, and what did he do? He picked up Leon's handbook, which means the definitive proof that he's the killer is if you ask him for the handbook, he's going to give you Leon's. He's going to open it and he's going to say Leon Huata instead of fucking Mondo. So that's your proof right there that he's the killer. So that's what they need to prove. They need to say that to prove it. Handbook is the proof. That's all you need. If he has Leon's handbook, then he's the killer. That's it.
Let's test Makoto's assertion. If what he says is correct, then Mondo, you broke your own handbook.
In other words, if Mondo's handbook is actually broken, then that proves that what Makoto said is right.
Well, my goddamn handbook works just fine!
See? Look! Makoto was wrong after all! Mondo wouldn't hurt a fly!
Pick wrong and use it on the handbook.
If what he said, you broke your own handbook. In other words, if not, then that proves.
Well, my goddamn handbook works just fine!
See? Look! Makoto was wrong after all! Mondo wouldn't hurt a fly!
Oh yeah, sure. So it's wrong with this handbook.
Let's test if what he said, you broke your own handbook. In other words, if then that proves.
Well, my goddamn handbook works just fine!
What? Bullshit. So what the fuck am I supposed to say here? Wait a second. He says my handbook
Let's test Makoto's
works.
assertion.
Okay.
If what he says is correct.
Let's just think about it. So it's not wrong. So he says my handbook works fine.
You broke your
What
own
the fuck? I
handbook.
didn't want to do that. Oops. So let's see here. Start reading. Oh, that's the proof right there. He took Leon's. That's what I'm saying. He took Leon, so his broken handbook.
In other words, if Mondo's handbook, then that proves.
Well, my goddamn
It's
handbook
Leon's.
works just...
He took Leon's.
No,
That's what I was telling you guys. He took Leon's. But Makoto insisted, oh, Leon's is broken.
Mondo, the
How
handbook
the
you have
hell,
right now,
how the hell
it
do you
really
know
yours?
that... I know, let's be honest here. I know that Makoto had to be stupid and not think like a normal person and say, oh, yeah, this is Leon. Yeah, it makes sense that he's Leon. Oh, I just look at it, it's destroyed. Oh, it's Leon's. It's Leon's. How do you know it's Leon's? It's destroyed. You don't know it's Leon's. Come on, if it's broken, how the hell do you know it's Leon's? You don't know. There's no freaking way you know it's Leon's. So, of course, I understand for the game purpose that he has to say, like he's a dummy, that it's Leon's. Yeah, I believe that it's Leon's. So the game doesn't make it easy for you to discover who it is, but come on, man, that's pretty fucking stupid. You just need to look at it and think, yeah. When he said that, I rebuked it. I said immediately, yeah, that's pretty stupid. How do you know it's Leon's? If it's broken, how do you know it's Leon's? You don't know. If it's broken, it could be anyone else. So yeah, it's pretty stupid. There's like some plot holes in the class trials that after you play many times, you understand that there's plot holes that makes no fucking sense. Like the game tries to convince you, like in the first trial, the game convinces you, oh, it's 11037 or something, even though it says Leon. In this one, it's Leon's handbook. Oh, but it's destroyed and it doesn't even open. Oh, it's Leon's. Why do you say it's Leon's? Oh, because I see the future. I see the future, so I know it's Leon's. Are you shitting me? And then Monokuma told you, oh, I'm pretty sure it's not Leon's, because there's only one way for the handbook to get destroyed, and it wasn't the punishment that Leon received that destroyed his handbook. So, Monokuma just, if you don't get it at first, Monokuma just confirmed immediately after that it's not Leon's handbook that was destroyed. So, like I said, the game has plot holes. But let's keep going. So Mondo, the handbook you have right now, is it really yours?
The fuck is that supposed to mean?
Yeah, it's Leon's. Like I said.
The broken handbook that was in the main hall.
It was his. He traded his handbook for Leon's.
Isn't that one actually yours?
What the heck are you talking about?
What I mean is, I think Mondo swapped his handbook out for one that actually works.
Yes, Leon's.
I think he took Leon's handbook and replaced it with his own. After all, Monokuma said himself that Leon's handbook never should have broken.
Finally Makoto says that. Finally. After Monokuma said that like 2 hours ago, he finally says it. Yeah. Monokuma said that it should not be broken, so it couldn't be in Leon's.
That's right! The punishment it suffered wasn't nearly enough
to destroy
what I said. it.
So then, the broken handbook in the main hall is actually Mondo's.
So if he opens his e-handbook right now, he says, "Hello, Mr. Leon Kuwata." So,
which would mean that the handbook Mondo has right now is actually Leon's, yes?
Yep.
But doesn't that violate the school regulation that says loaning out your handbook is prohibited?
Well, here's how I look at it.
Well, if he's dead, he cannot loan you anything.
There is a rule about loaning your handbook to another student, but if they're dead, they're not a student. It's kind of a gray area, I admit. But no worries. If anything, it just makes as such. I decree that exchanging handbooks with a corpse is not a violation of the rules.
Well, Mondo, if I'm wrong about this, you're welcome to say so. I'm happy to admit I made a mistake.
Son of a bitch. What's wrong, bro? Come on, tell him he's wrong.
Yeah, tell him he's wrong. Come on, by any means. Go, do it.
You are wrong. You have to be wrong. Everything you just said is wrong. You made it all up.
Okay, then why don't we look back on this case one more... That way, everything will become clear.